How does that make you feel? How does that impact your play?
I mean, they just been harping in, just every day. It's not about us, but also you gotta also just work every day. It's a competitive room, so that separation is just more so just keeping us on our heels. Just trying to work every day and not get complacent. So.
Yeah. And then also, you want to be the biggest team player you can be, but when you think about individual goals, how do you balance that?
I always keep it about the room. I always start there first. I'm not a selfish player. So if one of us make a good play, I'm always there for them, just as they will be for me. So I feel like that's all I can think about right now.
Thank you.
What makes guys play defensive line? Like, what makes you get into being in the trenches, playing one of the most physically demanding positions on a football field?
You gotta be a little messed up in the head for sure. But other than that, it's just controlled violence. That's what I like about it, and everybody in the room likes about it. So, just being able to put your hands on somebody and not get any penalties for it. So that's it.
You guys better go on. No, after you, please.
With the competitiveness that you have there, defensive tackle, do you sense that group is better than last year? Because is that competitiveness a sign that it's gotten better?
Yeah, because Coach Leggy's, we're harping in on basic fundamentals this year. So every year, even last year, we were good, but this year I feel like we took a different step. So even bring guys in like Grady, Rue, he's a brute in the middle. Even Derek Simmons, he's doing his thing too. So I feel like us just being around each other, that's just going to be natural. So.
You played a lot last year. Is it going to be even harder? Is it going to be hard to play a lot this year?
I'll say over the years it slowed down. Every year it slows down. But that also comes with studying, film study, and just taking care of your body too. Even taking care of your body is a big part. So I feel like just working on that and everything else will fall in place. Just work ethic will come into play.
We're in year two with Coach Leggy. Probably some different techniques than you had before.
Right.
Do you feel like that's giving you more traction second year with it?
Yes, sir, for sure.
In what ways?
Like today we worked on getting off blocks. Like each and every day it's just something new. Even from the scrimmage, like he took stuff from the scrimmage, we put it in practice today. So every day we're working on something new, just to harp in on our technique and just keep going forward every day.
How did Scrimmage 1 this year maybe compare to Scrimmage 1 last year?
I feel like overall as a group we're just tighter. Like we're taking it way serious. Not saying we did last year, but like little fundamentals that will get us beat. We're just harping in on it. Like every practice is something little we harping on. So.
What's the biggest difference between Jalen Satchell 2024 and Jalen Satchell 2025?
I feel like my off season, that took me to the next level. Just me taking care of my body, working on my little details that I need to work on. Even just working out, like even the little muscles that people don't think about, like working on the Achilles, hamstring, like little stuff like that to be more explosive on the line.
How competitive is your room? That many guys
Oh, yeah.
that are
It's very-
talented, and you got depth, but you got to obviously fight it out.
Yeah, it's very competitive, but we got to bring our A game every day. It's just that type of room. If you have a bad day, then you never know if somebody can replace you that fast. So we got to bring it every day for sure.
What's the two characters? What do those mean on the tattoo you got going there?
Hopefully it's correct, but loyalty and honor. So that's something I live by. Just carry it every day. You got to be loyal to the people that's loyal to you, and honor it. You got to be honorable every day. So
Is that pretty fitting for a D-line group? Like,
Yeah.
just talking about
yeah,
you
we're
guys
pretty
being competitive, but
Yeah, even yesterday, we went out to eat as a group. Like it's just little stuff like that. So it's just each and every day we're just even outside of ball, we don't talk football all the time. It's like how you doing, how's your family, like stuff like that. So.
So you've all improved to an extent. Does anyone really caught your eye? The three defensive line positions, not the rush end, but the down defensive end, two defensive tackles. Is there anyone who's really taking some steps? Or are you the guy that's really taking some steps?
Nah, we're all taking steps for sure. Derek Simmons come a long way. He's new. He's a young guy. Grady Kelly, he's been doing a great job. Benjamin Roberts, that's another guy doing very well on the line. I'm doing all right. I'm taking baby steps. I still got stuff to work on, but overall the room's pretty good.
What impresses you about Grady Kelly?
He's very twitchy. He's twitchy off the line. He's stronger than he looks, for sure. He's way stronger than he looks. and he's also a very good shedder. He reads run pass quick, quicker than most of us. But overall, he's smart. That's the main thing. He's very smart. He knows the defense, so he knows where he's going to be.
Probably already asked about this. I'm sorry. What was your takeaway from the first scrimmage? How do you think you guys see it, individually, or was it the defense?
Overall, I feel like we did okay. There's obviously stuff to work on, scrimmage one, live action. But overall, like, we did okay. Could do better. But there's little stuff we got to work on, like different movements, double team, stuff like that. So that's what Coach Leggy hits on in practice every day. So.
Jay, we've heard a lot about pass rush, even spring ball camp, everything. Can you sort of describe how much that's been emphasized, how different that may be, and are you seeing fruit yet? You know what I'm saying, from that emphasis?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been harping more on first and second down pass rush. That was a struggle last year, and that's where Coach Leggy comes in. Reading run pass fast, and just getting to the quarterback. Nonstop rushing. So I feel like that's the biggest emphasis now. Obviously, third down, yeah, but that first and second down, we got to earn the right to pass rush on third down.
Last year, you guys played it pretty deep at that position, just deep rotation. Looking back, what was the benefit of that? And it seems like he thinks it can be a similar sort of depth and deep rotation this year. Just what was the benefit of being able to play so many guys at that position specifically?
Depth is a good thing to have. You guys, we're 300 pounds, so playing all game is not likely. So at least having a guy we can trust, coming off the field and doing the same job better or even at the same level, it's a good thing to do, for sure.
A lot of you guys are back,
Yes.
after what you did. You feel like you can be sort of a foundation, I guess, for the defense, or like what's sort of the confidence in that room when most of those 6, 7, 8 guys we saw last year, I guess maybe not Derek, but
Yeah, just keeping the same room. It's obviously good to have a big room, same room. More guys. You see them improve each and every year. So I feel like just us being close-knit already, it's just going to take our game to another level.
It's kind of not football related. Camp's long, it's hot, lots of practices. What's a creature comfort for you? Like, do you have like popsicles in your freezer back at your apartment, or the popular answer I'm getting is like guys crank up the AC. But like, is there a creature comfort you have that like end of the day at camp, it's like okay, I get to do this? Kind of.
I have a foot massager and a heated blanket.
Oh, so
So-
you are living comfort.
Yeah, so those two is like the everyday thing for me.
Is the heated blanket like too hot? Like you're out sweating all day. Like is that just like does it help like sort of body like muscle soft tissue stuff, or is it just like
Yeah, it's more so keeping it relaxed and also comfort, because my house is on 65, so it's good sleep and also just to relax your muscles at the same time.
so you got the hot and cold to go?
Hot, cold, contrast going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every practice, like you don't know what you're gonna get, so it's like we're making them better. They're also making us better. Like even us just going live, it's just like getting that feeling of like, okay, like they're not here to mess around. Like they're actually here to make us better. So
Who do you think played well Saturday?
I feel like all of us overall did pretty good. We all had our plays, but we all had stuff we had to work on too at the same time. So I feel like overall we were all pretty good.
Who's caught your eye on that offensive line?
I say Matt Golden. I actually played him when he was at Wake Forest, so I'm pretty familiar with his game. Who else?
What do you like about him?
He's quick. He's quick off the ball. He's strong. He's also very smart. He's a smart offensive lineman. Also, Christian Phillips. He's taking a big step. He's strong.
He lost weight. Looks like he's in better shape than he was.
Yeah,
right?
he's way better. He's quicker this year, stronger. But overall, the whole offensive line is pretty. They're close knit. So it's like they all move in unison. So we got to bring our A game every day.
Are they better with that unison with the zone stuff than last year? I think they got better at that.
Yeah, they've been working just like we have every day. So I feel like I don't know the ins and outs of their scheme, but overall, I feel like last year to this year, it's been a big improvement.
Now we get to see that we're not allowed to watch the scrimmage. Can you think of one or two plays by offensive players that also caught your eye? Could be skill position, could be quarterback, could be wide receiver. What comes to mind?
I definitely say the running backs. The running backs definitely brought their A game that day. A lot of downhill runs. So I feel like overall, I say that running back group.
Which ones? Just
Kai Frazier and Brandon Tullis, they were really like, yeah, they were running downhill.
and then on defense, who caught your eye on defense in the scrimmage? You made a play. You would describe the play.
I feel like our DBs were they were around the ball. Obviously the D-line, we call them disruption up front. That's where the game starts, the front seven. So I feel like we took ownership in that, and every play we just took advantage. So.
How hungry are you to make it even a bigger impact this year?
I mean, that's always a goal of mine. I aim high. So me making a big impact, that's something I want to do. But it also comes with the group. So because if the group's better, I'm going to be a better player individually. So, but overall, I feel like taking the next steps, I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
You were at Old Dominion, right?
Yes, sir.
And Wayne Matthews was there too. Right?
Yes, sir.
What do you remember about him as a teammate back then?
He's the same person, like friendly, down to earth, a team player for sure, tackler, he can tackle. Yeah, because we're from the same area, so it's like nothing new.
Who committed here first?
It was Wayne.
He did?
Yeah, Wayne did.
And how many more weeks was that before you did? Or was it the same month, wasn't it? Or same winter year that you did?
It was the same winter for sure. Yeah.
Did you guys compare notes when you were thinking about this?
It was definitely high on my list because of him being here. He gave nothing but good, positive feedback. So.
Because he had already been here, then you weren't here for the spring. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I wasn't here for the spring game. So.
And what did he say about it?
He talked about Coach Rossi, obviously. He's not going to lie to you. And that's something I always hone in on. I want a coach that's going to be honest with me. But overall, he said the program is amazing. Teammates, down to earth. And overall, it's like a family atmosphere. And that's stuff I look for. So.
Appreciate it, man. Good luck this season.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.